Ready? Ready, everybody? This is fun. Odin, are you having fun? Hi, welcome to the 5D. Here we are again. So nice to see you here. I have an important video for you mothers-to-be. It's 10 tips to a chill birth. Okay, so they weren't exactly chill, neither of them, but if I could do it over again, and hopefully I won't, this is what I wish I would have known to begin with. Starting with number 10. Love your team. Know your team. Whoa. Birth is a life or death situation, folks. So you want people that you can trust to go to the end of the earth with, to jump off the cliff into the abyss with. That's your team. Make it right. Next tip. Number 9, squat. It's a very good position to be in to get the baby out. You know, get on your hands and knees, move. That's the tip. Move through positions and practice positions beforehand. Like, I really liked the idea of sitting on my husband's lap, and I liked practicing that, and I liked having it in my back pocket. So before you birth, get around, be like, do I want it like this? Do I want it like this? Like, how do you want to do it? Practice beforehand. Number 8, make a plan. Because when you're making a plan, you want to include your baby. You want to talk to your baby, and you want to tell your baby, I want to have you in the middle of the day. I want to have you with so-and-so in the room. I want to talk to your baby, let your baby in on your ideal birth plan. That's number 8. And that is clutch. When I had my baby, number 2, I really wanted to have him in the pool. And my girlfriend, Heather, she came over, she saw my pool outside, and she's like, gotta have it during the day. You're going to be too cold at night. So start talking now to your baby and let him know the plan is to do it during the day. And what time were you born, Odin? Go ahead and tell the people. That's right, 12:45 in the afternoon. Thank you, Heather, for that tip. Next tip, number 7. Silence. Quiet. You don't need distractions. What you're doing is creating a universe, and you don't need chit-chat pulling your attention. So if it's not an absolute necessity to say something, don't say it. And especially don't say it when you're moving through a contraction. Okay? Right, Odin? Keep the space sacred with silence. Next tip. Number 6. Next tip. Number 6. Horse lips. It loosens up your jaw, and it loosens up your cervix and all your bones in your pelvis, and it makes it move easier. Next tip, number 5, is, let me consult my notes. 3 words. Ball, bath, rope. Number 5, ball, bath, rope. Have a ball. Sit on it. It feels good. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. But if you could borrow one from a girlfriend or something, have it in the room because it's nice. Bath, also very nice. It takes the weight off of what kind of bone-crushing agony is that. Just kidding. Let me start over. The bath is really nice because the water takes the weight off of you as well. You float. It feels good. It's warm. And it can also be a problem if it's overflowing. So have somebody like a baby birthing pool expert in the room that's used one before. A rope. You pull on it. You bear down on that rope. That's a great tool to have. These are all options. Mama, only you know what you need in the moment.
Can I interject? All 3 of those things help you to stay vertical comfortably.
Spiral. It's really simple. Are you ready for this tip? I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. I'm spiraling, and it really helps. And when I had this little guy, I found out about spiraling. I was like, oh my gosh, I can handle this. I can handle these contractions. I'm working it. I'm working the spiral. Doesn't make a difference. Let me try a contraction whilst not spiraling. Oh God, I want to go back to spiraling. Even if you're in a hospital bed or in a car or wherever, just do a little spiral. Do a little spiral. It's great on a birthing ball. Next. Number three tip. Speak in affirmations. Keep it positive. You can do it. I can do this. I can do this. God, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. Yes. Yes, baby. Come out. Come on out, baby. Speak affirmatively. Leave the negations at the door. Especially don't let anybody negate you. Try and birth a baby saying you can't, and you won't be able to. Keep it positive. It's a really important tip. Next tip. Count your breaths. When I was in labor, I would feel a contraction, and I would say, okay, here we go. And usually by the fourth, I would be through it. So I would think, okay, if I can just do 3 of these breaths, I can get this baby out. I can get through this contraction. I can get through this. So usually by the 5th breath, the contraction was done. 6th breath, you're cruising. So, because when the contraction happens, you might think, oh my God, this is impossible. There's no way that I can do this. 1 breath at a time, ladies. You can do it. My last tip. Hey, that's my journal. Last tip. Educate yourself. And be aware of who you're listening to. Make sure you're listening to people who have had positive experiences. There's a lot of stories out there. You don't need to hear them all. Talk to women who have had good births, good experiences. Because you can do that too, ladies. Bless you, bless your births, bless your family. Thanks for being here with me on the 5G. See you next time.